Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News today. I am your host, Lei. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. Mass Senate would tap Millionaires tax to cover community college tuition for nursing students and others. Hear Mayor Wu Mozart piano solo with the BSO at Symphony Hall. 4 shot, 2 killed in Boston Sunday night. Northeastern holds first graduation without restrictions since start of pandemic. Charts. Mass killings are on the rise in the U.S. Mass Senate would tap Millionaires tax to cover community college tuition for nursing students and others. Massachusetts Senate leaders say they will request $55 million to cover tuition for a wide range of community college students, including thousands in nursing programs, as a first step toward making community college free for all in-state residents next year. Governor Maura Healey and the Massachusetts House both supported spending $20 million to cover tuition for many residents 25 and older at the state's 15 community colleges. The Senate's Community College Plan, part of a larger state budget proposal to be released Tuesday, would go further. The Senate measure contains Healey and House-backed proposal, virtually guaranteeing its passage. The chamber would also provide $20 million to community college nursing programs, a vital training ground for an industry that was already short-staffed before the COVID-19 outbreak. Hear Mayor Wu Mozart piano solo with the BSO at Symphony Hall. Mayor Michelle Wu made history on Sunday as she became the first sitting mayor of Boston to perform with the Boston Symphony Orchestra. Wu deftly displayed her piano skills as the featured soloist during the second movement of Mozart's Piano Concerto No. 21, part of the orchestra's free concert for the city. The concert featured a program with performances by both the BSO and the Boston Pops, led by BSO music director Andris Nelsons and Boston Pops conductor Keith Lockhart. The arts are necessary, Wu said at a press conference after the concert. They are absolutely critical infrastructure for communities and for individuals. The mayor, a classically trained pianist who had an upright Yamaha installed in her office, revealed she was not familiar with the Mozart concerto before rehearsing for the concert. 4 shot, 2 killed in Boston Sunday night. One of the first warm weekends of this year ended in violence, with police officers scrambling to several different neighborhoods across the city over the course of a few hours on Sunday night, as they responded to multiple shootings that left 2 people dead, 2 wounded, and communities shaken. 1 man was killed and another suffered life-threatening wounds in the double shooting on Wildwood Street around 8:30 p.m., right around the same time. A man showed up at a Boston hospital with gunshot wounds. He suffered on Center Street in Dorchester. He later died, according to police, who said they don't believe the shootings to be related. Another man was shot downtown on Kingston Street shortly before 10 p.m. and is expected to survive, after he also went to a local hospital for treatment, police said. A spokesman for Mayor Michelle Wu said the shootings are unacceptable and impact our city's residents and families across neighborhoods. Northeastern holds first graduation without restrictions since start of pandemic. Northeastern University held its first graduation without any restrictions since the start of the pandemic. Sunday's 121st Northeastern University commencement took place at Fenway Park. 4,754 graduate students participated in a morning event, and 4,643 undergraduates celebrated the milestone during an afternoon event. It all played out before a combined crowd of over 46,000. For many, the graduation symbolized getting through to the other side. The commencement celebration that echoed through America's most beloved ballpark Sunday is one that the Northeastern class of 2023 did not take for granted. Those in the school's co-op program not only experienced the impact that the pandemic had on their school life, but also on their jobs. We went to school in one of the toughest times you could imagine growing up, said Max Blanche, a behavioral neuroscience major. Charts. Mass killings are on the rise in the U.S. Mass killings take place with heartbreaking frequency in the United States, with the killing of 8 people Saturday at a mall in Allen, Texas, only the latest in a long string of violent tragedies, and the pace may be picking up. These charts and maps tell the grim story. Over the first 4 months and 6 days of this year, 115 people have died in 22 mass killings, an average of 1 mass killing a week, according to data collected by a partnership of the Associated Press, USA Today, and Northeastern University. It was the highest number of mass killing deaths at this point in the year since at least 2006. I've never seen a situation like this. We've had so many mass killings in such a short period of time, said James Allen Fox, a professor of criminology, law, and public policy at Northeastern University, who oversees the database and has been studying mass killings for decades. I feel quite confident in saying this is historic. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.